Hey everybody, on another Warhammer Quest Cursed City adventure. I'm back with the Ulfenkarn 8 as we are going to be, well, sometimes I've also heard them called the Fateful 8, which I like that. And they're going to be going on a hunt mission this time in the city, trying to disrupt the influence level and also level up for the heroes to level 1 and 2 respectively, which will allow us to start facing some more of the big boss bad guys. So it's going to be Cleona, Glorio, Brutog, Corpse Eater, and the man of the legend, Jelson Derek, Vampire Hunter D, going on a hunt mission. We'll roll it up and get this underway. And here's our 4 fellow adventurers ready to head back into the city. We got the leader of this guy is going to be Jelson Derek. He's level 1. He's at a veteran level, so this game he's going to level to level 2. And he's currently diseased because we picked up some bad zombies last game. His enhancements for the armor, he can use his unique abilities more than once per turn, so he can actually make 2 shots with his gun. And then his weapon actions can't be ignored, so he's a vampire hunter, obviously. Wanted to buy him that. Then Cleona Zeitengale, she's still level 0, but she's veteran, which means this game she'll level to level 1 as well. And she's also diseased. She's got a potion of vitality. Glorio, just veteran as well. We bought him that same ability to be able to do weapon actions more than once per turn. And also the minimum weapon damage 2 for Geist Sever is going to make him a little more punchy on the way up to being inspired. Same enhancement on Brutog's weapon so that his Gouger becomes base 2. And he's indomitable because he's level 1 right now as well at a veteran level, meaning he will heal a wound or grievous wound each round. On the hunt, which means we have to generate a map, and we get to pick Barrow Lane and do some adventure. Let's go to the Barracks, because there's 4 discovery points on there, and that way we can potentially earn more treasure. All right, and so here we are, set up with the Barracks, ready to rock and roll. Let's see what our encounters are going to be. We'll go closest to furthest. So initial encounters, we're at level 1. A Bloodborne, hanging out right here. Or maybe here. Next one to do up in the corner is going to be 3 bat swarms. Well, it looks like this place is full of bats and vampires. That makes sense. Then 4 corpse rats. A lot of blood everywhere. And then last but not least, we got 3 Deadwalker zombies. Whoever it was that was feeding this vampire. So they'll hang out over here. Right, we're ready for our first turn. Sun starts to go down. We're trying to kill 10 champions. So blood rats are champions. There should only be one blood rat here, actually. Burkos and this big fellow over here. None of the zombies count though, unfortunately. So if the quest mark gets to 10, we win. The 2s go away. We want to trade a die, I think, to add to Glorio's dice. So we're only going to roll 3 for Cleona. And she gets a good roll anyway. But this 4 turns to a 1. Disease. Then we'll put the 1 there and have it turn to a 1. I don't know what the order of trumping is though, so I think that what happens is this stays a 1. I don't think it becomes a 3. I do that until she's inspired anyway, so it's irrelevant. These both stay 3s. I forgot, she has to be inspired in order to do that. Could trade her 2 though for locked at 2s and gain inspiration. She will do. Jelson, we'll trade a 1 for a 1. And then Brutog, it also makes us more susceptible to critical hits, because what happens is if you get hit while you're diseased, it becomes a crit. Make the murders. It's Cleona first, Handy, then group 4, which is the zombies, group 2, which is the bat swarms, then the man legend Brutog, then we got Glorio, then we got group 1, which is the vampire, group 3, and then last but not least is Jelson. Handy, she's just going to discard this 3 to heal Jelson? No, to heal Brutog. Get rid of that condition. 1 off of her thing to make a vitality check and try and heal herself. Physician, heal thyself? Nope, but she'll spend an inspiration to do it again. She's diseased. Well, we'll spend a 5, try again. Does. She removes it. She'll run and go 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. And then it's group 4, which is going to be the zombie. What are they doing today? Are they excited to be here? 7 is going to be a charge, so they're kind of excited. Closer it's probably this way, so it'll be 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Choose the bats. They might actually get to us if they charge. And they get a 7. Attack. Each acting hostile makes an advance. If the attack roll for the advance is weapon action successful, lower the scores of all their activation dice by 1 to a minimum of 1. Because they flap in your face. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that one's going to make it. No activation dice though, so that's not terrible. And they attack with a D8. No, wait, that's not D8, that's a bat. Bats are D6, I think. Yeah, D6. D6. Misses. Big bat comes through and tries the same thing. Hits for a crit, which is 2 damage. Kenny with a d6. Nope. So she'll go to Grievous. Remaining dice go to 1, but she doesn't have any. 1 goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's Brutog time. I think he's gonna go do what the Brutog do. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, he'll walk first and go 1, 2, 3. Then shoulder barge and go 1, 2, 3, 4, and stun this guy. Don't really care about, I don't want him to kill champions, I want Jelson to kill champions. So I'm gonna make 1 attack with my Gut Gouger. Actually, I'm gonna make 1 attack with my Gut Gouger. No, actually with my Tenderizer. Tenderizing Blow on the vampire. Hit him, it's gonna be 3 base, and then does he block any of it? On a 9+. No, 3 to run, go 1 to here, and then a 4 just to do a Gut Gouger attack into a zombie. No one's so worried about him. I want Glario and... yeah, I want Glario and the Vampire Hunter to do the champion killing. Next, the Vampire's stunned, so I'm safe from it. The Corpse Rats probably can't get to me, so we'll have Glario go try and just dumpster all of these guys. So 1 to move. Or do I want to do the... I'll do the charge, actually. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll do the charge. So we're going to use the 6 and go 1, 2, 3. We'll make our sword attack for free into the Bloodbat. Why not? Crit. Does it dodge it? Or reduce it, rather? It does. 1. And then we'll stab again with a 1. And miss. Again with a 3. And hit. It's 2 damage base, though, because I've upped the damage. Doesn't reduce it, so it dies. Champion kill. He'll do a Noblesse shot, which is D12 and D6, and do nothing. Alpha group, does he get an inspiration point, though, from killing the Bloodbat? He does. Then the Bloodborne goes and just stands up, because he's stunned. Let's go. What do? 7 for Blood Rat, or Plague Rats. Corpse Rats? Corpse Rats. They're going to swarm, so they heal and then make an advance. As they all go 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. 1, 2, 3. Then Jelson goes, and he can make a step and go 1, 2, 3. Step. Yeah, I think that's how we do it. No, not yet. He'll make a shot into this bat. Vampire. Shot into the vampire. For a 6, it's 2d8, and it can't be reduced. Crit kills it, or can't be ignored, rather, because he's a vampire hunter. So he kills the vampire. Their quest point, and he gets inspiration because he killed a champion model. He'll move again. Shoot again. Yeah, he shoots again. Into the bat this time. D8 does 2 damage, which is enough to kill it if it doesn't ignore it on 10, which it doesn't. And he can run. And go 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's the turn. Second inspiration point from killing a bat and a vampire, 8 or less. He does. 2 inspiring. Time ticks down, and we are making our event roll for this turn. 11. Inspiring effort, gain an inspiration point. Glario, I think? Because he'll just kill a champion to get his. Kill champions anyway, so might as well give it to Glario. And roll. We lose the 2s. We keep the 4, 5, 6. You want to get a 2? She does not. Oh, I only have 3 dice, though. Never mind. Let's re-roll. Maybe we'll get a 2, and I won't be cheating. I do! I'll discard it. And gain an inspiration. Glario. Put the 1 on the 1. Tog, ready to kill some zombies. They're seasoned. And Jelson puts the 1 on the 1, keeps the 5s. Brutog's going first. Then it's group 2, which is the bats, and they are going to be driven off. Cleona, group 4, which is the zombies. Then it's Glario, group 1, group 3, and Jelson last again. Brutog, I mean, kill the zombies. Do a Gut Gouger attack. Nope. Do a Gut Gouger attack. Come on, buddy. Wake up. Nope. Do a Gut Gouger attack. Kills 1. Gut Gouger one more time. Nope. Kill 1 more and they're driven off, so we'll try this. Gut Gouger off the Destiny board. That's 2 damage for him. Okay, well, Then the bats go. They're driven off, so he immediately attacks Jelson and crits him. It's 2 damage, so does he block any of it? He needs a crit on his defense die, which he doesn't get. Does he re-roll it? No, he just takes it. And that keeps that at a 1. And then he gets removed from the board. These guys are gone, and they get replaced by a face-down card. Cleona. You want to remove that ailment from Jelson, because it's going to bother him for the rest of this too. So you're going to move. Run. 1, 2. You're going to hand him the Vitality Potion. You're going to spend this to remove his ailment. You're getting touch. Then you're going to spend this to search. What do we find? A Screaming Balefire Cask. Anytime during activation, you can discard it. Pick a hostile visible that is adjacent, and they take 2 damage and discard the card. And a Holy Hand Grenade. Sweet. Yes, she uses the 6 to drop a comet, and she'll drop it on this square. It does nothing to the Blood Rat, but then the little rats, this one takes nothing, that one takes nothing. Good job. She's done then. Group 4 is the zombies. What do they decide to do right now? 8. It's like a charge. Yep. So this one attacks Brutog. D8 damage. Nothing. This one moves in and attacks Brutog. Crit. Uh-oh. Does he block it with his defense dice? No. So he goes from wounded to grievous. Right, Glario, what do you want to do? I think you need to go save Brutog of all things. So you charge. Go 1, 2, 3. Take a pistol shot with the charge action and do it into the unwounded zombie. No, the wounded zombie first. And fail. I guess reroll. No, reroll this. What am I doing? And kill him. Second action, do it again, because you can do it twice per turn. And do another 2 damage and not kill him. You have 3 each. A vitality check with your 1 to try and get rid of that counter. And do. I guess you just hold on to that. Bloodborne goes and is driven off because it's destroyed. And gets replaced with a face down card. 3 is the Corpse Rats. What do? Something terrible. 9. 9 is advance. The Blood Rat goes 1, 2, and stops and attacks. Well, I guess stab it with Glario first, and he'll do his Geist Sever attack. And just do 1 damage, which goes to 2 because of his weapon enhancement. Might have gotten an inspiration point for the 1 zombie he killed. He does not. The rat attacks Glario and misses. Advance and fill in because they can't get by without... Oh, sorry, they could actually. Because they were like this. 1, 2, it doesn't have to end over top. 3, and then attack. And miss. And this one could go 1, 2, 3, but end on top, so these 2 won't make it. Then it's Jelson, and he'll start with a stab. So he'll use this off the board to make a big shot with his Judgment. 8 in the Blood Rat does 2, which will kill him because he's already got 2 on him. 3, so he's going to pay to inspire right now. Point. Use his treasure card to try and get rid of that wound. See if he does. He does. Sweet. I'll make another shot into, I'm going to say this rat, because why not? And it's D12 plus D8 now. And he can not reroll anything. Just dive in. And he's going to go 1, 2, 3. Put himself between Cleonia. Inspiration, 4 or less for killing that blood rat. Now, round event phase. 11 again. Inspiring effort, gain an inspiration point. We'll put Glario to 2. Nighttime continues to advance, and we lose the 2s again. Does Cleona roll a 2? She does not, so no free inspiration for her. Glario gets some decent dice, flips this token, because he's covered in zombies, and then is ready to gut gouge some more. Jelson's on the lookout for whatever's coming. What our time is going to be Cleona first, then... that's going to be Jelson, Glario, Group 1. Group 4, which is the zombies, who'll run away. Group 2. And then last but not least, it's going to be the big man and Group 3. Well, that means that the bad guys are going to arrive far away after we've all gone. So we have some opportunity here just to wipe these guys out. But there's no more champions on the board, so not really getting much out of it. Though, Cleona, she'll spend her 6 to drop a bomb here. Does 2 to this guy. We'll have 1 left. And then to the other one in front, Does nothing. A vitality check, try and get that grievous wound counter off her, and remove it. And then she could run. Why not? We can close off these two gates by running over here, and she'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. And that way it's going to be coming from this side. It's Jelson's turn. Time to use some blade stabbing. So we'll blade stab, I guess, this rat, and kill it. Then we'll blade stab that rat. And his min is now 2, but he gets his extra attack from the firewood stake and does nothing. It's just 2 damage to the ardent blade. Then he could spend a 1 to blade stab that rat again and kill him for 4. I guess we could run 1 and then stab, because if we kill this guy, sweet, and then we can overwatch this portal. Nope. Shoot twice, so we'll just stab one more time and kill him. Goes into covering fire, and then it's Glario's turn. He's gonna shoot his pistol, try and kill that zombie, save poor corpse eater, and does. He goes and watches the other gate, so he'll make a move and go 1, 2, 3, and then move again. Run, I guess. Actually, sorry, he can keep his 2 and just run the first time and stand here. And that way we can cover that gate, and these 2 gates will be where they're coming out. Brutog, he just really wants to make a... Oh, it's going to come off automatically. So he'll make a move. And go 1, 2, 3. And just stand there. Oh, does Glario get an inspiration point? He killed a zombie. No. So he killed a bunch of rats. He does, actually. We'll just hang on to these. Group 1, who's revealed to be... Watch Captain Halgrim and 2 Ulfen Watch. Oh, I'm glad I did this. So Halgrim gets placed furthest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are the same, so I can choose. Well, I want Halgrim to be facing down Jelson. He's him here, and then he goes and advances. 1, 2, 3. And then we get to take a shot with our gun. D8 plus D12. We can't kill him, but we can put some damage on him. So that's 4 damage, and then the stake attack. No, because it's free. So 2 more, so 6 damage. Traps. Watch Bob come over here. So the first one, be the banner. Places 1, 2, 3. And we'll have Jelson shoot it with his 6. D12 for noblesse. And he kills it because it's 2 damage. It's 1, 2, 3 for the second one. Trap work for the first one. Let's see what happens with the next guy. Who gets revealed? It's another 3 corpse rats. Over here, they advance 1, 2, 3. Then place 1, 2, 3. And the last one just sits in behind. Equidistant, I'm the leader, so I can choose. Okay, so that was group... and group 4 would have gone first with the zombies. They would have been removed because they're driven off. And that card is replaced with a face down card. Then group 2, which is revealed to be blood rats. Then now it's Brutog. Take a step. Well, I went with Brewdog already. Never mind. I went with him stupidly out of order. He should be back here already still. It doesn't change anything. He just sits there. Group 3. And group 3 is these rats who are driven off and replaced. And they're replaced face down. Oh, I got all activation happy there. But Brewdog wouldn't have wasted his dice. Not a huge deal. So turn moves on. Event phase. 12, sure, why not? We get to keep all our Destiny dice, but that means no free Destiny no free inspiration for Cleona. And we keep the 5s. Get some decent dice, but no 6. Glario gets to shoot his pistol a bunch. Wilson is going to murk that skeleton. Heals that wound with his Indomitable ability, and gets some stabs. The initiative is, it's Jelson first, then that's going to be Cleona, group 4, which is not revealed yet, then Brutog, then group 2, which is going to be the Corpse Rats, group 3, which isn't revealed, group 1, which is Halgrim, and then finally, last but not least, will be Glario. Jelson's going to do what Jelson do, and I think we just shoot him to death. It's a 3+, so we'll spend this 4 off the board. D12 and D8, it's a crit, that's 4 damage, it'll kill Halgrim. And that will also advance the quest marker for us. And I think we just push the other way. And he's going to do a walk action. No, he'll do a run action with a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. He'll use a 5 off the board to search this thing. What is it? It's a crisis. Hunt crisis for the D. He's going to 28. 5. Help! The heroes notice a group of terrified citizens trapped in a nearby house, surrounded by deadwalker zombies. The hapless victims cry out for help. You can choose to ignore or to help. Well, help! That's what heroes do! The heroes race to the citizens' aid, hacking the deadwalker zombies. You get 4 free weapon actions. Reroll failed if they're stalwart. For each weapon action that's not success, the hero suffers 1 damage, against which they can make a defense roll. If 2 or more weapon actions successful, they're driven off. If the deadwalker zombies are driven off, you get 2 inspiration. If they're not driven off, repeat until they're driven off or not. If the hero flees, each hero loses an inspiration point in the crisis ends. 4 actions. Failed. Defense roll. We're good. Second action. Succeeds. Third action. Succeeds. Fourth action. Defense roll. No, take damage. Succeed with 2, so that's going to give us 2 inspiration points. And the crisis ends. Placed adjacent to any friendly hero, so we get placed back over here. That means we could shoot that blood rat. Will do! And there should only be 1 blood rat there, Ash. You keep picking up that model, because it's not that distinct. Nope. An inspiration, reroll that, and hit, so for it's 2. Reaction on the firewood stakes, and crits for 2 more, and that'll kill it. Best point. Just make a move and get behind Brutog. 1, 2, 3. So we killed a corpse rat. Do we get an inspiration? We don't. Terrible Jelson. You could, I guess, have used another one of these. No, you went first. So you've already used 2. Next up is the lady, and she wants to make it so that these are the entries. So she'll take a step and go 1, 2. And then she's going to make a discovery with her 4. Treasure, Soul Shot Reliquary. You can make a success into a crit success with a ranged weapon. Does she want to do that? She'll just discard it, I think. Giving it to somebody else. Auto doing 2 damage better. I think she just sits. No, she'll just stay where she is. She's happy just guarding these 2 stilettos if people get too close. 4. Who is showing up as reinforcements? 3 bat swarms. Up way back here and advance 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the closest, I think. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And these guys will end up in adjacent, with him in the square and then behind. Brutog gets to go and smash some dudes. So shoulder barge. Don't mind if I do. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. And that will stun him. Crushify with a Gut Gouger attack into that skeleton boss. And crit and kill him. And that'll advance the quest tracker to 6. He'll use his 2 for another Gut Gouger into the blood rat, or blood bat, sorry. And do 3. And if it rolls a 10 plus, it gets out of the way. But it doesn't. 9. It's 10 plus, nope. And that'll kill it too for 3 damage, which will advance us to 7. The first rat. It dies. Hit the other rat. Nope. I can reroll it. I will reroll it, actually. It's only 2 damage, though, so it doesn't die. And then last but not least, hit the bat. And nothing. Killed 2, 4, 6, 12. He automatically gets an inspiration point because he killed 12 wounds with stuff, and he doubles because he's not inspired. It was the corpse rats, and that's why I was trying to finish them off, so they're immediately going to attack Brutog again. So the first one, they roll for their action. 12, that's Death Leap for me. They all attack, re-rolling misses, but then I get a free weapon action afterwards. So the wounded one hits me. Do I block it? I do. And then I get to attack back with my Gut Gouger. That's why I wanted him in there. Kills it. One attacks, misses, re-rolling them for Death Leap, misses. Free Gut Gouger from Brutog, and crits and kills. Well, that was group 2. Group 3 now gets to go and is revealed to be 3 Elfin Watch. The champion won't come back because he's still sitting on this card over here. And I think this is still the furthest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one's within 2. This one's within 3. This one's 3 and 4. Yep, so it'll still be over here. So that's 1, 2, 3. They advance, advance, and advance. They're driven off and replaced by a secret card. It's Glario. He's not quite inspired yet. He wants to finish off a group, so I think he's going to try to move and go 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is gone, by the way. No, did I search that yet? I haven't searched that yet. Do a Noblesse shot into the Bat Swarm. D12, D6. Hits. Do they duck it on a 10 plus? Nope, so that one's destroyed. Spend his 5 to do it again. And hit. 10 plus. Does reduce it by 2, so it only takes 1 damage. Walk. 1, 2, 3. And make a stab. That's a D12. Nope. Well, 2 or less he gets an inspiration point, because he didn't finish off that unit. It was worth me re-rolling the attack, which would have killed it then, because I would have gotten the inspiration point back immediately, and then a 4 or less I would have actually got the inspiration. So I didn't do it, so I won't take it. I'm at 2 inspiration, but would have been actually now me being inspired. Phase 2. That's a everybody moves, makes an it's just a move action, sorry. So they're already engaged, so you can't do anything. But he'll go 1, and then this guy will go 1, 2 to here, and 1, 2 to here. Time passes, and a destiny. We lose the 5s, but keep the 1, 6, 4. But yeah, now what you got? A 6, you can drop a comet this turn, which is cool. Rio, he's ready to rock and roll. Is just hyped from eating all of those skeletons. Yalsyn is a bit banged up. Well, he's going to stay banged up. Ship track. Group 4 is going first, which is the Bats. Then Group 1. Then Brutog. Group 3. Glario. Then Group 2. Then Yalsyn. And then last but not least is the Lady Cleona. Of course, that Bat would attack into Glario. And crit him. Uh-oh. Does he defend? Nope. He'll reroll that. He does. And then it's removed. Placed by a mystery card. Because they are driven off. Group 1, driven off because there's no one on the board. Also replaced by mystery. Brutog gets to go. And to do what Brutog do. Which is, I think, crush. So he'll do a shoulder barge. Actually, he could just search for it. No, he doesn't care. No, search. Why not? Search the thing. See what it is. Something cool. A trap. He'll make a defense check. D8. He's okay. Again. Curse catcher. When we cursed, we're not cursed. Shoulder barge with a 6 and go 1, 2, 3. We'll do the big murder on the lone guy, I guess. And do 3 and kill him. Do little murder with his gut gouger into just a random skeleton and kill him because he's base 2 now. Gouger one more time because it's base 2 and kill that last one. It's from Glario. Nope, I'm greedy. I'm an ogre. And then last but not least, he'll run just to get back to where he was. So this is gone. And go 1, 2, 3, 4. Fire on a 12 or less. He does, because that was 6 wounds with the guys. 3, and hey, look at them. They got murdered by an ogre. Now Glario goes, and he just wants to set up to shoot Noblesse. So he's going to run, because they're going to come from here. And he'll go, I mean, that's all I can really do, is just go 1 and stand there. Yeah, and stand there. And this will go to a 5, 3, and 4. Yalsyn will go. He's going to run, I guess, with the 6. Oh, no, it's not his turn. It's group 2. They get revealed. And they are 2 Deadwalker zombies. The closest will be here because it's 5 away. 4 moves away, actually. And everything else is closer than that, at least by 3. So it goes 1, 2, and then gets shot with Glario. Not a champion, unfortunately, but it's dead. This one goes 1, 2, and then he shoots it. And does just 2. Group 2. So now it's Yalsyn. And there's not really a lot to do here. So he's going to do a vitality check on a D6 and fail. Try again and fail. And uses 6 and pass finally. It's the 6 to run. No, he'll just sit on it. Everyone's kind of just happy where she is. She doesn't need to do anything either. Step, I guess, to here. Just to make sure both these gates are blocked. Event phase. Just waiting for bosses to show up. 5. Crisis. We immediately resolve a crisis card. So rolling for the crisis for a hunt, it's 8. 29. Paragraph 8. Sleeping Rat's Lie. A hero sees a gargantuan corpse rat slumbering at the side of a street, surrounded by human offal. The acting hero can choose to ignore it, scare it off, or attempt to slay it. If they choose to ignore it, scare it off, we'll try and slay it. 147. Yalsyn. Where a rat this size is concerned, the blow will need to be clean in order to avoid any unpleasant consequences. The hero rolls a d8, roll a d12 with their executioner. If they roll a success, they slay the rat. Hordes get summoned. All right, come on, Jelson. Use your inspiration point. You're already inspired. Why not? Slay the rat. 66 on page 34. The dead rat corpse lolls to one side. A tidal wave of tankard-sized magnets with gnashing maws bursts from its body. Roll a d12 of your stalwart. If you're successful, they smash the maggots to pulp. Gain inspiration and the crisis ends. He is agility d12. Or sorry, no, it's just a d8. It's a d12 for stalwart. Nope. So we take a damage point. Damage points. And it doesn't say we can make defense rolls, so we get grievously wounded. Crisis ends. Time marches on. Destiny roll. No 6s or 5s for us. Oh my goodness. And Cleona can discard both of these to become inspired this turn. She will, because she's just standing there and doing nothing otherwise. For Glario, he gets a decent roll. He's wounded again. Gets an okay roll. Tog, who's living his best life. That was cocktail rolled again. Gets a 5. Going first. Group 1, which is a mystery. Then Brutog. Then Cleona. Group 3. That's going to be Jelson, Glario. And then groups 2 and 4. 1, what are you? You are a Kasagi Night Guard. Comes lumbering through the portal, moving his 3. Ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk. That's Brutog. He's ready for that. He's gonna take a walk and go 1, 2, 3. Then he's gonna take a smash with his gut. He has to do 10 wounds. Yeah, we'll use a gut gouger from here. Kill him. Does 2 because he's 2 base. Does it reduce? Yep, only does 1. Marrow Smasher attacks? Why not? If we kill this guy, we inspire. We'll... won't reroll it. We'll make another one. I can't kill him now. We'll do 2. Is it reduced? Nope. So it goes to 3 damage total. Red Smasher attack. Gets another hit. Does 2 damage, which is not reduced. So he'll take 5 total. It doesn't inspire because he didn't kill anybody. Cleona, what do you want to do? Sit. Well, you'll inspire first, because why not? And because you got the inspiration to do it. And you'll just take a step, because you want to be able to see Jelson to there. Turn, you could do your dice thing for him. And then this will go down to a 1. 3 is revealed. It's a Kasagi Night Guard. Uh-oh, 2 big zombie mans. So he places and goes 1, 2, 3, and now he can actually attack Brutog. 8. Oh, he crit 4 damage. Does Brutog reduce any of it? No. We'll reroll that. No. So 4 damage is 2 Grievuses. These 2 guys are champions. Oh, then it's Jelson. He can't really see anything right now. He's gonna Vitality check on his D6. Nope. Vitality check. Yes, and get rid of a Grievous. I think he just sits there, to be honest. Glario, do what Glario do. You've got a 4 you can spend to make a pistol shot into the wounded Night Guard. And get a hit, so that's going to be 2 damage. Does it reduce it? Nope, he goes to 7. So that flips. Shot again. Not get it. Oh, if you finish off a combat group, no, I still only get 1. So then we'll take a step and make a stab. With the sword. Do it! Crits! That's going to be 3 damage unless it's reduced. It isn't, so he kills it. So he'll get 2 inspiration from that. 1 for killing, well, he'll get a champion quest point. He'll get 1 for finishing off a group, and then, sorry, 11 or 12, he doesn't get the second one. He gets the second one, so he goes to 3. Well, the hero's done, so group 4 is then revealed to be Gorslav and 2 Deadwalker zombies. Now, these could come from anywhere, because everybody's within 3 squares or something, so I'm always able to pick right now. Because that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. They're all equidistant. So I can choose to have them come on over here if I want to, because if I have Gorslav come on over here and go towards the man, the legend, he'll make an advance. He'll go 1. It's only these 2 that are adjacent. 2, and then 3. And then make a stab. Shoot first with my 6, which is what I'll do. Fire Judgment. And get a hit, so that's 2 damage. Wooden Stakes. Doesn't go through. Wait, at least the 6 isn't wasted on attack. 2d8s, 3 damage. does 3. Do we block any with Jelson? Block 1 of it, so it takes 2. It's another grievous wound on him. Zombies also arrive, but they just walk. Oops. They're just going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, and be in behind. Group 2 activates. They're driven off, and they're not adjacent because they are down below. Actually, no, they're at half. They'll stay. It's 1 out of 2. So this one actually steps up and makes a swing. Steps up. D8 attack. I'll have him attack Brewdog and get 2 damage. Does Brewdog block any? Blocks 1 of it, takes a just regular wound. He's not feeling great. He's pretty beat up. He's smacked by that Night Guard. And that's the round. So event roll for this round. 6. This is again, what kind of crisis do we have? 9, page 29, paragraph 9. Familiars of the Chamberlain. Familiars. A hero spies a group of rats following the group. It's known that Torgilius spies through such vermin. The hero could destroy them. Perhaps they're used to feed the Chamberlain false information. That hero must choose to ignore or destroy or attempt to send the misleading information. I think we'll do the information thing and we'll use Cleona. And that's 70. Fooling a master of misdirection will not be easy. Roll a d8, d12 if you're a lore master. If the roll is critically successful, shrink influence by 2 to a maximum of 5. Cool. And the crisis ends. Otherwise, grow influence by 1 to a maximum of 7 and the crisis ends. Success here. Yeah! Oh my god! So we shrunk influence by 2 to 5. It's going to go down to 3 this turn. In this game, obviously. Man, the Fateful Eight are getting work done today. But we lock out these 6s. You're going to roll 1 less dice to add to Glario's amounts. Oh my god, not that it matters. Oh no, Glario needs to be in line of sight to do that. So you're adding to Jelson's amounts. So Jelson gets 2 5s and a 6 now. Glario is also ready to... Oh man, this is... You can tell they're in the final form. And then Port Brewdog, he removes 1 of these because of his Indomitable. And then a 1 and a 2. Tired from fighting Night Guards. The initiative is, it's going to be Brewdog first, then Cleona. Then that's going to be Jelson, Group 2, Glario, Group 3, Group 1, and Group 4. Brewdog, I think you just do your best to try and kill this Night Guard. First one, double stabs hits, and then is it reduced? It is not, so it's 3 damage. The board, do it again. Nothing. Reroll it. You're not inspiring at this point, I don't even care. Nope, still missed. Third one off the board, another Gut Gouger attack. Just going for reliable damage here. Hits. And does another 3, so he's at 6. Kill him, so you just make a move. You're going to go 1, 2, 3. That's Cleona. So what she can do, she's got all the 6s in the world. She's going to run 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, because these are adjacent, so she can see this square then. Dropping a bomb in that square. Zombies, it's 3 damage each, so they just die. Gorslav, he takes 2 more, so he goes to 4. She's going to walk over to here. 1, 2. With the last 6, that's it, she's done. Team Jelson, do we do... So you've got 4 out of your 9. So I think we use this to make an Ardent Blade attack. And do nothing. Then we use this to make an Ardent Blade attack. And do a crit. So that's 4 damage. So he goes to 8. And then the stake doesn't kill him. Ardent Blade attack. Oh, sorry, we could do the Remorseless Killer attack that way. Not that it really matters. But it does another 2 damage, which kills Gorslav. This is at 9. And he could have immediately make a free weapon action, but he can't see anybody because everybody's at a line of fire. Group 2, which is this one zombie, which attacks Glario with a D8. Well, it rolls to see what it does first. It gets an 8 charge, so yep, just attacks Glario. D8 damage. Nothing. Glario gets to go, and he's going to stab... Well, he's going to inspire first before he does anything else, because he can. 3 to stab with Geist Sever into the zombie. No. Yes, into the zombie. And do nothing. He'll use the 5 to stab the zombie. And do nothing. He'll use the 6 to stab the Night Guard. And do 3. Reduced. Which it's not, because he needs a 10. 6 to make a duelist action into the Night Guard. And use no bless this time, because it's dual. Because it's min 3. Gets a crit. Is it reduced? He only needs 1. It's reduced, but he's at 9 right now. So that was 3, 6. No, he's only at 3. He went to 6. Now he's at 9. Make a run action, because we didn't kill him somehow. Yep, and go 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 goes. It's that Night Guard. What happens to him? He gets a 7. It's a charge, so he'll move and go 1, 2, 3, and then 2d8. We'll have him go into Gloria this time instead of Brewdog, because Brewdog's hurting. And he misses. Phase 11. That's going to be a, I'm pretty sure, Born Hero. Inspiring Effort. Somebody gains an inspiration point. We'll give it to Brewdog. And time once again grows short. We lose our 6s and our 2s, but keep a 4. Night Guard. All right. We'll have you trade a die to inspire Jelson again, I think. Rolls for Cleona instead, which is fine. She can call the airship. Jelson gets a 6, a 5, and a 4. That ability is super worth it. Dog, he's not feeling great. All right, it's up to you. Kill this guy. Not a bad roll. End of last turn, sorry, before the crisis thing happened, you would have activated and gone away, and a new card would be dealt in, and then Gorslav's group would have had the same thing happen. Would have activated, the card would be removed, and replaced with a new one. And now we shall. All right, initiative is going to be group 4, which is a mystery, then Brewdog. We've got the man of the legend that is Glario. Then we have the Jelson, group 3, group 2, group 1, and last but not least, Cleona. Opening the gate this turn, and it's going to be next turn, which is fine because Brewdog has to run. But group 4 is revealed first. We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from here. So that's furthest right now, I think. Which means still coming from this gate. And it is 2 Ulfenwatch, which will include champ. Advance 1, 2, 3. Brewdog. Well, I guess you stab on the way out, or you just start running. Just start running. You're not feeling great. You're gonna make a run. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then run again. Oh, sorry, this would flip this turn. And go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then use this 1 to make a vitality check. And you might as well reroll it because you're not going to inspire this game. And get rid of this. It actually gets replaced by a 1 when he starts to get inspired, which is kind of cool. Then it's Glario, and he's going to Stabio that Gaio. And that's going to be with a 1. He'll use Geist Sever. 2d8 does 3 damage, and it's blocked up to 2 and 9 plus, but it doesn't matter because he's only got 1 wound left. And then he'll make a, I guess, well, sorry, that'll put us at 10. So this, the rest of it doesn't really matter. But he'll still do it. He's going to use this to do a duelist, and he'll actually take a shot into the champion. It'll be a D8, or sorry, D12 and a D8. And do a crit, and he'll kill the champion. And that puts us in an extra champion kill now. Run. And he'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then he'll run again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And sit on this down to a 5. There we go. He'll make a... They're just going to come into range. So he'll just make a run action. And go 1, 2, 3. And sit back here and then just sit on these dice. He goes. It's the Night Guard and he's dead. So he gets replaced by a mystery card, 2, which is the zombies. What do they do? 11. Cursebriar. Each acting hostile makes an advance. If a hero suffers damage from the advanced weapon action, they're trapped. Well, it's not going to really help because he only goes 2. So she goes 1, 2 to there, and she's done. That's group 1, which is revealed to be 3 more Deadwalker zombies. I think this is still the furthest, so they advance. They'll go 1, 2, 3 to here, I guess. He'll be in a different square. And last but not least, it's Cleona, and she'll spend her 4 to open the portal, summon the airship, and then just get inside. 1, 2. Event phase. We get another crisis? No, it's just everyone moves. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Almost nightfall. And no 6s for us, but no one nearby. Spend a dice again to up somebody else's rolls. We'll up Jelson's rolls again. So it has 3 6s, because why not? Dog, he's okay. And then Glario is also okay. Have to run. There's only one hostile group that moves. So the furthest one would be these guys, which means she'd go back 2, and he'd go back 3. 1, 2, 3. So the furthest way actually make the move, and then it's initiative, group 4, then Glario, Brutog, Cleona, and then everybody else. So literally, this one Elfin Watch goes, gets 7. Charge. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Here goes. He will Noblesse and shoot, because why not? Finish that Elfin Watch banner off and miss. Do it again, because again, why not? And kill him. Let's move in. Let's go. Brutog just makes a move inside and then makes 2 vitality checks, trying to get rid of his wounds. Does. And that was just a wound counter now because he'd flipped it. Action for the rest. Cleona stands there. Jelson takes a step. We'll reveal whatever this is. 1 would be the zombies, and then it's a Bloodborne who shows up down here right at the very end. And moves 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Zombies here. 5. Dance, so they go 2 more. And 2 more. Zombie back here. Goes 10, which is the Briar stuff, and just moves 2. Escaped! Successfully, we're back to the airship. +2, still daytime, and we were successful. We get an 8. An apothecary that's being relocated within the city helps tend the hero's wounds. You can rule the result to determine if you survive. In addition, the leader searches the discovery tech for a potion of coagulated vitality and gives it to a hero. To Jelson. When survived, consequences, we increase fear to 4 and influence down to 3. We're cleaning up the city, and then Jelson levels and goes to level 2. And he gets Swift. Once per turn after this hero slays a hostile during their activation, they can make a free run action. Also goes to level 2 and becomes Dogged. If a vitality roll is a crit success, remove 1 additional grievous wound counter from this hero's card. Crazy, you can double down. Glario and Cleona become level 1 and gain a novice token. Veteran, and they double level because they're with a higher level character. Means next adventure, they're both going to go to level 2. Any mix of my characters right now would go to level 2 because also Octrin and Imelda are level 1 with a novice token. So anyone who goes in the next adventure becomes level 2. And this is the way that we're going to kind of power level to get to the next decapitation fight. Realm Stone in this one, which means no buying any items, and that's it. We're ready for our next adventure. So we got into the adventure, managing to pull up the level 0s to level 1.5-ish almost, and then jumping to level 2 for everybody else. So that means that no matter what happens next mission, I can take 1 level 2, so probably Jelson, and a mix of all my level 1.5 characters, and they'll be able to jump to level 2 as well at the end of the adventure. So I think I'm going to do another Deliverance mission, because that's going to drop influence and fear really low in the city before I do my double decapitations, and it means that no matter who shows up, basically, they'll all jump to level 2 as long as 1 level 2 is in the party and survives. So I think that's worth doing, and yeah, we'll see you for that in 2 weeks till the MASH. Have a good day. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to support the channel, of course, like and subscribe and hit the little bell below so you get notifications when I post future content. I do post stuff 7 days a week. If you want to support the channel further, you can, of course, buy a t-shirt through Spreadshirts, buy a measuring gauge or objective markers from Desperate Designs, or, of course, most importantly, there is Patreon. Patreon is what makes all this possible, keeps the lights on, pays for the studio costs, pays for the equipment, model costs, and everything else, and most importantly, puts food in my kids' bellies and a roof over their heads. Big thanks to everyone, past, future, who supported me. I do this stuff because of you guys, and of course, I will continue doing it as long as I can.